Hello, okay, so let me just quickly start the timer. Okay, I'm really excited to play again now, actually. I've been thinking about what to do in the world and what to talk about. And I want to start with like an easy topic, actually. Namely, talk about my new iPad. I already mentioned it in the last recording. But let's first get our bearings in the game. We're kind of in trouble, actually. We have only half a life left, and food's not looking too good. So once it is bright out, which I hope will be soon, man, I dug down deep. Too deep, too greedy. That's not exactly what that line is, but there might still be a Balrog. Oh yeah, one thing I was thinking. Oh, I have so much. Oh boy. All right, let's just. Oh no, that's my most important thing, actually. I'll keep that. Yeah, let's focus a little bit on the game first. First, we're going to make a chest because I have so much stuff. Where do we put the chest? Oh, what the hell? Scary. I don't know, where do I put the chest? I think perfect. Oh, it's such a terrible house. Okay, I don't need to bring the furnace or the sugar. Really, I don't need to bring any of these things. I'll just keep my stone, because stone is always good to build with. My dirt, I want that. Yeah, because my plan is to make a farm and have some wheat, because then, not weed, wheat. I have a bit of trouble with pronouncing D's and T's sometimes, so I'm not sure which one I said. Yeah, I want a wheat farm because I am starving and I still don't really want to kill the bunnies, but I might do it if I have to and can't find something else. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't need the red sand. This is good to have. Don't really need this. Don't really need this. Okay. I mean, the scary sounds are kind of scary, but okay. Yeah, and what I want to talk about is my new iPad mini, because my friend was saying I should talk about my new favorite gadget, and my new favorite gadget is my iPad mini. It's actually a iPad mini 5th generation, and the reason why I bought it is because I wanted something to read on. And obviously the first thing people would say is like, well, a Kindle or some sort of e-reader, but I've actually found I don't really like reading on an e-reader, and I think the main problem, there's probably multiple problems, but one of the main problems is that I just find it too slow, and it actively annoys me to have to wait for. Let's see what we can do with this. Nope, that's not how it works, I guess. Nope. Okay, I guess we can make a copper. Yeah, but it annoys me to have the pages turn so slow. It just really gets me out of the flow of everything. Oh, okay, no, that's a bit of a problem. I really wanted to get a bucket, because if I have a bucket, oh, rabbits do that. That's sad. If I have a bucket, I can get some water, and then I can plant my wheat. It's all not looking that great for me. Yeah, okay, so first of all, the speed is a big problem for me, because I just get out of reading if I have to wait. And then the other thing is I do like the screen a lot more. Are we going to die? I mean, I think it's... Okay, I'm going to kill that rabbit, I think. Unless I'll be killed, which might be karma. Okay, I'm sorry, rabbit. Oh, he's looking straight at me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, Jesus Christ. That is awful. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel terrible. Well, I don't know. Guess you could say I'd... Oh no, skeleton. Oh, it's in the shade, that's why it's not burning. I guess you could say I did what I had to do to survive. But let's not think too much about that right now. Wait, how do you eat? This way. Okay, so now we have a little bit more food, but still not enough to... See, now in my mind, that's the problem, right? Like, now I killed one rabbit, now I feel like, well, I guess I will just go hunting and get more rabbits, you know? Because, like, you've done it once. It's a real slippery slope. There we can go spelunking. Okay, I mean, back to... back to the iPad mini. Okay, I'm sorry for this too. Oh, it's faster, man. Oh. I'm terrible. Oh, it's coming from me. Oh, God. I mean, this is kind of like a... Okay, you're too cute. You can get away. You can get away. Oh, I don't need to survive that badly. Yeah. So what I use it for is mainly to read at night. And one aspect that I quite like about it is that I think I mentioned this already, that wow, am I so bad? That I deleted most of the socials and internet-based distractions from the iPad, which means that if I go on it, I can only really do a certain amount of tasks which are more productive or more calming than like going on social media and getting annoyed and angry and things like that. See, I'm not even apologizing to the bunnies anymore. See, this is... Also, this bunny could easily get away if it just went straight, but... Okay, well, thank you, bunnies, for sustaining my life. One more? That's the one I let away. I'll not kill that one again. I mean, I feel like that would be... we would have broken a bond that we made as, you know, animal to animal. By the way, I'm not Batman again because my internet's not working. It's real terrible. I don't know why I can't have my skin offline. But yeah, okay. So I like the color screen of the iPad mini compared to the Kindle. I don't think e-readers with color are that good either. I don't know if there's even any that on sale right now that are really relevant. But I used to have this Pebble watch which had an e-ink screen which was colored, and it was really, I mean, it was such a fun gadget, really, to be honest. I didn't really need it, but it was really cool. I liked it a lot. But it's just not the same as having like a sort of LCD screen or LED screen or whatever. So I do appreciate that I have full color, which is really nice when I read like a magazine as well. And so I mentioned okay. I did deserve that. Oh, all that death and suffering for nothing. Oh, can you believe that? Look, I just killed all of those bunnies for nothing. Unbelievable. Such is life. Now, the other thing is, will I ever find my hut again? My God. Well, okay. Well, that. Oh yeah, there's the ruin. So that takes the suspense away of if I'm going to survive. Answer: no, not going to survive. Okay. Oh, I walked so far. That's interesting. That's my spawn point. Oh, in the background you can hear. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but what that is in the background, if you can hear it, is like a garbage collecting kind of, or like, how do you say? So in Japan, where I live, it is very hard to, let's see. Yeah, you can hear it. It's very loud. In Japan, it's very hard to get rid of your garbage. And big garbage, not your normal garbage. Normal garbage is perfectly fine, but the big garbage is kind of difficult. And so there's like these small scale businesses which go around your neighborhood and have this really loud information playing, telling you, we are going to buy or take your garbage, depending on whether it has worth or doesn't have worth. I think it's really frowned upon. I don't think it's illegal, but like people say you're not supposed to do it. There's like controversies around that. Okay. Ooh, look, a wealth of things. I did actually use it once before because I had to get rid of something, and I was really overwhelmed by going by the way to get rid of big garbage back then. I think because everything is in Japanese, it's just kind of annoying sometimes to have to deal with it. So years ago, I would take advantage of one coming by because I had a bigger thing to get rid of. But now, oh, haha, I totally forgot that too. I'm terrible at this game. My God, why are you watching me? But now I just I do actually know how to do it in the ward office, which it's not actually very hard once you figured it out. You just have to. It's a massive tangent, but you know it might be interesting to some people. Basically, like what you have to do is you have to tell them what you want to get rid of, and then they'll give you a date. At least that's how it works in my ward. And then you have to also buy stickers, which you can buy in a convenience store and also some other sales places, with this specific amount of money that it costs to dispose of your oversized garbage. And it's possible. It's definitely, I mean, depending on what you have, whether it does have value, it's definitely much cheaper to just do it the standard way through your ward office. I got more copper, but I don't really need copper. What I would like is iron and wine. Okay. Oh my God. Back to the iPad. So what I really like about it is that it's very portable. It's an iPad mini of the 5th generation, so it's not a new one. I got it used. It's a nice thing here too. There's a lot of shops that sell used items, and they're in good condition. They're usually not that much. You can kind of get a bargain, but they're not that much cheaper. Like second-hand stuff here, people know that the sellers know the worth of what it is, and it has like its own kind of market dynamics, which means that you won't get, usually at least, you won't get the situation that you sometimes have in Europe where you're going into a secondhand shop and then you have like this unbelievable bargain. I don't know, like for example, I don't know, if you're into brand stuff, you have like Gucci something for, I don't know, $5 or whatever. You know, you get the situation. I painted you a mind picture, and you've got it now. So this doesn't really happen here so much. Like secondhand stuff is more well, higher priced, and it's more like for fashion. It's for it's for technology, like more things that are worth some money to the person buying it. Well, okay, either way, I did go to my nearby store, which has like also secondhand iPads, and bought that iPad mini, I think 5th generation, like I said. There is actually, I do actually kind of like the 5th generation. They still have the really big bezels, obviously, but it feels much nicer. I think it's because it's thinner than the new iPad mini. I might still get the new iPad mini sometimes. Like this iPad doesn't have any pen support or anything like that, so it does come with some downsides depending on what you want to do. But for what I use it for, which is like I said, mostly reading at night, it's actually incredibly useful, and I've really been enjoying it. Yeah. So is there anything else about this iPad I could say? Well, it fits really well in my small bag. And I like to take, like, that's what I've been doing lately, actually. I've been taking out just the iPad and my notebook. Not okay, so that could be confusing theoretically. I still don't have any iron. This is very tragic. And I mean like a real life act. Oh, look at that! I manifested it. Don't believe. A comedy of errors for sure. What was I? I was literally in the middle of saying something. Now it's completely gone from my head. Oh yeah, real world notebook, real world writing utensil kind of thing. Terrible. Yeah, I have a notebook which I've been using since the start of the year, and I usually use like some sort of notebook throughout the year, and I've been writing in it. So I guess if I just want to go out and learn something, think about something, having that iPad mini, which is not really connected to like social media or to internet and things like that, and my notebook is like this great combination. It's very compact, and it's very very useful for me because I can I should have put a couple more. I mean, I do have the stuff, so might as well. These are important, but you can't stack them, right? Yeah, terrible. It's a great combination because I can read like an article or a scientific article or a book and take notes at the same time, which really enables me to recall things more, I think, and have like more of an engaging how would I say that? Where did I want to go with that? I can engage more with the media or the piece of work that I'm looking at, and yeah. Okay, so I mean, I think that's mostly. Look, it's night again. The thing is, like the in terms of Minecraft, my situation has vastly changed because I am in some ways immortal and now replenished completely, and I also have food. So the wheat farm I wanted to do, I mean, it's still on the to-do list, but right now I think I could also focus on some other stuff first if I want to. Either way, I mean, the iron I do need. The other thing I want to do is talk about like less fluffy topics, and because that. Oh yeah, I should tell you that too. So instead of Audible timer, which I had before, if you remember, it went off in the first episode, I now have a timer connected to my lights, which are supposed to flash when it's over, which should be in about a minute. No, actually much sooner, in 10 seconds. So we're coming to an end of this episode. Well, to tell you about how the sausage is made, I'm going to just make another episode right afterwards. Oh yeah, it's flashing now. It's really good. You can't tell, but like I can see it, and that will really work for me. Okay, so I had 1 iron. I hope there's more iron here. Yeah, I'll bring this to the close, but my point is I want to okay, so we're in okay, all right, okay. Guess we could go spelunking. That's what I've always did when I've came across some sort of cave. I just put like some wooden blocks there, because then I can remember. I mean, that's not a natural thing. That's something that has to do with either I put it there, or it is like a structure that's part of a mine or something like that. Okay, yeah, what I want to do, I want to talk a bit more about more serious topics, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do. And I'll and I also want to engage more with right now mostly it's my friends who are watching this, but if other people are watching it, I would be interested in hearing like some comments. I would be interested in feedback also, like, I mean, try to make it constructive if you can, like my feelings get hurt, but really I would like people more to engage with what I've been talking about. So for example, in this case, the iPad mini that I've been using, or how I've been using it as like a way to avoid my social media usage a little bit. I would be interested to hear what other people are saying, because what I want is to get like sort of into a dialogue as well, which can then change my mind on certain topics. Okay, but either way, I mean, this is going a bit long. I'm going to stop it, and I'll see you in the next one.